guys? X-Men here. As you can see, we are back on some of the Crew 2. Doing a new little event here. But before things get started, I'd like to say a couple of things. I am going to be streaming this Friday at about noon EST. Be playing the sort of free trial early access that they're doing for Motorfest, and hopefully I can get the homie Exterminator to shorten that up into a video for you guys. And working on getting affiliated, of course, over on Twitch. You know, why not? Might as well shoot for it if I can. And then, if you guys help me out, I can also get affiliated with Glitch, Wildcat's little energy drink company. I'd say definitely buy some if you're in the market for like G Fuel. Like, it's relatively similar, but better though, in my opinion. And I don't have a code just yet. I have to get affiliated before I can get a code. But my biggest suggestion is either code SPUD or code Scorpion with a K instead of a C. Those are the biggest homies, and of course there are more. There's a whole list. They have a Discord that I believe anyone can join now. You don't require the purchase of a tub to be part of the Discord. But yeah. I guess if you do happen to join the Glitch Discord, I don't know what it is exactly. I don't know what the code is. Should just be able to put in Glitch because of how the server is set up. Oh, it was. I can't send invites. Okay, that's odd. But if you can join the server, you should be able to. It's labeled as a community server. I have to turn down car volume so it's loud in my ear holes. That's what. But I won't be talking a whole lot throughout this video, if I'm being honest, because I like to focus. I get into the zone and I just like can't multitask when I'm zoned. Suppose if you can join the Glitch Discord, and then I'll tell them I sent you. We're doing the 4 races so far. I think they should be coming out with like 5 more. Or not 5, 4 more. I don't like the way they are. A little retro. Like Excite Bike. That's the vibes I get the most from it. It's Excite Bike. Hopefully this AI gains some form of intelligence. Goodness. Oh, that's on me. See what happens if I try and talk and play at the same time. It doesn't help that they absolutely rubber band this AI, whether they're in front of you or behind you. I don't know if you saw it, the one that I was trying to pass was wiggling out because they don't exactly have the capacity to be aware of where the player is. So they'll slam into you out of nowhere. It's just not. I really do hope they updated the AI for Motorfest. Looks like they're going hard on being as similar to Forza, while also having a nitro mechanic similar to something like Need for Speed. I kind of like it, the whole blend of almost sim race, but just enough arcade to make it not boring, at least in my opinion. I know there are people that like sim racers over street racers, and that's fine. But it's just not my cup of tea. I much prefer a more fun arcade style with like drift mechanics and whatnot. Yeah, they just slammed into me. It may be artificial, but it ain't intelligent. It's like I used to play a lot of Asphalt 9 when I was... Well, my PlayStation had crapped the bed. My old one, not this one. My old one had crapped the bed, so I was like, I guess I gotta stick to my Switch now. And I wouldn't say I completely no-lifed Asphalt 9, but I did play it a whole lot. It's like one of the few games I played a decent amount of in Mario Kart 8. Which sadly I most likely can't record unless I get the capture card that I need. But I will be sorting all that out soon. I was trying. The noise it made was weird. Yeah, and I hope Motorfest is... They're not saying I want them to remove the fast travel mechanic to like races and stuff, but it would definitely... Okay, I only got 3. I thought there was 4. 1, 2, 3. So 3 more. So I'll do these 3. I might figure out something else to do. This might not be long enough. Like, you have to at least play the race first, and then you can fast travel to it. Since it's only going to be taking place on Hawaii instead of the entirety of the United States. Should put more of a focus on having to drive over to the events and whatnot. And I have too many of these street race cars. So I gotta figure out what I want to use. This is a 3000 GT VR4. Because why not? Because it looks cool. It sounds cool. I've always been a fan of the tuner cars. Well, I used to be a muscle car person, but then more recently I got into tuner cars. So that's kind of where my preferences shifted. Much like how I used to be a dog person, but then I had quote-unquote adopted a stray cat for a bit to help with a problem of rodents.
Pour a little more of that on and I see the winner's circle in your future.
But kind of got used to having a cat around, so I might adopt a couple of kittens when we get better living conditions. I would also appreciate it if the AI was also forced to slow down for turns. That would really balance it out. Yeah, what is that rubber banding, dude? That's some N64 racing game rubber banding. Holy. I forgot what that game was called, but it was something USA or something like that. And if you had it on a higher difficulty, the AI would rubber band. their asses off. It was crazy. Like, just make the AI good at the game. Make them better at like racing lines and stuff. And there's no need to rubber band them. I think that's what most devs, including Ubisoft, most of the devs of this game, just prefer to rubber band the AI instead of making them, you know, good at the game. Like, a better better AI would be, you know, very helpful to the game. It's not fun if you're just sitting there trying to keep yourself ahead of the AI while they're just targeting you like a missile. Now we're gonna be doing this one. I say we like you guys are playing. You're just tagging along for the ride. You're in the passenger seat. Oh. Stuff. Glitch the system. I'm gonna go with Pagani. Honestly, one of my personal favorites. Time it right. The music do be kind of slapping though. We'll give them that. Like my little flaps to help me turn. You know what, I might actually have an idea of what I can do, since this will be a relatively short video. Just a sec, so I'm in the zone. To force myself out of the zone so I can add commentary. Will do the race that they added to tease Motorfest, which I am honestly I'm pretty hyped for Motorfest. I've liked at least the Crew 2 a lot. I've played it a lot. You guys have seen it a good bit. I think I'm like icon almost 1,000 at this point. So you can tell I like the game. I do like racing games, even if I'm not exactly the best at them. I enjoy them, especially games like this and Need for Speed. But I think I have a solid like 200 hours on this game. I'll have to check in a second for you guys, but it's baffling. It's like you don't realize how long you've played a game until they tell you, hey, you've been playing this game for like 300 hours. Are you okay? I think I got it. Activities, is it? I think it's in live extreme. If it would load. This damn thing. While it's loading, I might as well pull up my hours. Let's see. It's not showing me. It said like 230 something hours, which is a concerning amount to say the least. Yeah, Live Extreme Series Road to. I can't read that font. My apologies. Oahu? Oahu? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Go for the Stratos. Street race. Actually, no, I know exactly what to use. It's not the car you get for completing it, but looking for. There we go, that one. Touring car. I'll go with Zone R. Personal favorite of mine. And let's go for the Corvette. Why not? Nice little cast of vehicles. I don't know why this thing always looks so tiny.
Welcome everyone to the California coast and to Live Extreme, a very special multi-car event and the final step before your departure for Motorfest. Launching soon in tropical Hawaii, Motorfest is a year-round car festival celebrating the best of all things racing. I'll tell you more as we get underway. For now, it's time to start this race.
Yep, let's do it. That's on me. Turn too hard. honestly. The most goofy horn I could possibly put on this vehicle.
Most people know Big Sur for the famous 90-mile stretch of coastal highway, but the area actually extends inland for quite a ways. At over 1,000 acres, Big Sur is often called the Little Yosemite, and as you can see, it's a name well earned.
I don't know why I like when they use like these little flares to mark checkpoints. I don't know why. I've always kind of liked it when they used like a diegetic form of checkpoint marking.
At the top of this hill, drivers should be getting a nice wide view of the Central Valley and the Sierra Nevada. Little known fact, just 200 years ago, the Central Valley agricultural region was actually an inland lake and the largest body of fresh water west of the Mississippi. Although you couldn't see it.
Neat. But, like I'd say it's more diegetic, you know, realistic form, because you would be setting up the little balloon things, or whatever they are, as checkpoints.
Rock and roll. It's time for our first vehicle switch. Say goodbye to those rally cars, and let's get onto racing wheels.
Oh, if you say so. Well, it probably wouldn't make sense for them to go out as soon as you pass, but I still think it's a more interesting form of checkpoint marking.
Back to Motorfest again. What's really special about the festival is it's all set on the island of Oahu. Being here in California, it can be hard to imagine just how different Hawaii is. But you know, it's actually further to Hawaii than it is to New York. That's a long way.
Steer. Yep. I know cars. I want to say oversteer.
All right, we're at the Pacific Coast Highway, and it's time to switch to touring cars. Try to keep your eyes on the road, because this next stretch of highway is so beautiful. It's going to be a sight to behold.
I want to say oversteer is where you turn in too much, and understeer is where you don't turn in enough. That's just what I think that means. I don't know what it actually means. I should probably Google it. Guys, listen, alright? I have a little bit of knowledge on a lot of things, and I have a lot of knowledge on a select few things.
That cruise ship off the coast there could be headed to Hawaii, though the festival's transporting most drivers by long-range helicopter, all part of Motorfest's adventure ethos.
I don't know if I can go by helicopter.
California is certainly gorgeous, but dude, the island of Oahu is a true paradise. At Motorfest, you can enjoy high-speed street races through the bustling city of Honolulu, test your off-road skills on the ashy slopes of a volcano, or master the perfect curve on any number of custom-built tracks.
Subtle game advertising here. We do love the subtle game advertising. Or would it be diegetic game advertising?
Coming up now on the iconic beaches of Santa Barbara and the gateway to Southern California. This area is home to quite a few celebrities these days, including members of the British royal family.
Switch to a British accent.
Okay, time for the final vehicle switch. Step into those hypercars and get ready to say, I love LA, as we speed into Los Angeles.
Gotta get used to the handle. I think that's...
One thing people love about LA is the weather, and the same goes for Hawaii as well. Always mid-70s, even when it's rainy. There's nothing like the tropics for an awesome party atmosphere.
Yeah, I'd say the vehicle switching is definitely most well done here.
Oh, a spectacular view of downtown LA now. Largest city in the U.S. and second most populous after New York. Sunshine, beaches, Hollywood. Hard to go wrong in the city of angels.
What y'all doing on the road? Ooh, tap the wall. A little love tap. What are you talking about? Right next to the road. I'm thinking I might start the game base, like start from scratch, and then once I complete the game, you know, do all the races that there are to do, then I'll transfer all my vehicles, because that's something they're going to do, is you can transfer all your vehicles from this game to Motorfest, which I think is a great thing. Like a great mechanic.
Final
addition.
stretch now, as we approach the port
Now what you
of
call.
Long Beach, and the official departure point of cars being shipped out to the festival.
And we hit the finish.
And here we are at the departure point for Motorfest, where anyone is welcome to join the party. If you're ready to dive into an exclusive Hawaiian racing experience, just bring your car collection here to the port, and Motorfest will take care of the rest. In fact, anyone wishing to join the festival can ship their collection of vehicles free of charge. Okay, the fest is getting underway. So jump on one of our choppers and come out to Oahu for a journey you'll never forget. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you at Motorfest.
I did the thing. Alright, well, that's all we had for today. Be sure to stop by the stream. Same username. And like I said, I am having issues with YouTube, and they're on some nonsense. For some reason, I can't get, you know, the X-Man 04646. So hopefully I can sort that out with them. But that's all I had for you guys today. X-Man, signing off.